Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. We are here again to be discussing about the project Anambra State on this round of street vlogging. Project Anambra State is an innovative way that, if it's implemented, will bring succor to our homeland and help to basically aggressively and collectively mobilizing all resources available, both human and financial resources and otherwise, to get our homeland up and running. And this will actually involve everyone, not just the politicians, because the politicians, as you see in Anambra State at the moment, is basically concentrating on election. They don't actually bother what is happening, the insecurity or anything, or the bad roads in the cities, in the Newi, whether inside the markets in Quad Triangle, Onitsha, many places, the roads flooding and all those things. They don't bother about those things. They are just bother about election. That's why we need to look at this concept and we need to pursue it aggressively. I know nobody is talking about these things I'm talking about, because our channel is quite different. It's a channel that's about innovative solution, and it also entertain you. We don't just do constructive criticism. We also offer solution to mirage of problems that are endemic in our society, which were caused by the political class in their aim to have a imprisonment of many of the people, and telling them that it's a rocket science to have good roads, it's a rocket science to have economic opportunity, job opportunities, a rocket science to basically have everything about life. That's exactly what we are. We see all the time. They lie over their teeth, telling them that things is not going to get better, blah blah blah, because there's no money to do this, there's no money to budget for roads. That has been the story, and this has created a lot of problem. And as you know, this problem has not been solved because those people that are creating it are still around. Basically, they benefit from it. You can understand it, but that's the truth, because if they don't, tell me what problem they have solved over the years. Since we've been talking about democracy, we've been having problem on the other. Each administration or politicians, they keep on creating one or two problems which has loosely, that is difficult to solve. But it's not that it's difficult to solve, it's just that because they want to create it for their own reasons. Nobody knows, but we know in this channel why they are doing all those things. They are not meant to be doing these things, but they keep on doing it, and this is why this channel is all about, to redress this. But today we don't want to speak much. Remember, I've said Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. What we are talking here is Project Anambra State. We are going to focus on Onitsha, part 1 of Onitsha. Project Anambra State, what it entails, because this project Anambra State is about mobilizing all the resources, either to concurrently develop most of the cities of Onitsha, Oka, Newi, Ekulobia, Ihiala, Otuocha, Nobi, and many others. But we want to focus on a situation whereby they are actually trying to do doing one at a time, or doing them concurrently. So now we are focusing on Onitsha roads. I bet you that with this innovation, 90% of Onitsha road can actually be done within 1 year to 2 years if this is followed on. It is not a rocket science, it's doable. You can see the roads I am actually moving on. You can see the pedestrian areas. You can see how wide the whole place is. It's around 10 feet from one end to the other, and you can actually cycle on it. You can actually do your little exercise juggling on it. That's what we're looking at Onitsha to be under this project Anambra State. Onitsha, part 1. Onitsha roads can be done, all of them, 90% of it can be done. What the government need to do in Onitsha is simply to basically enumerate or to calculate the number of roads in Onitsha, because at the moment, if you ask Anambra state government, they don't even know the number of roads in Onitsha. When we talk about Onitsha, we're talking about the Onitsha Metro, which comprises almost 5 local governments. And once we do that, we'll be able to come to how to deal with solving this issue. So that's what we're here to discuss about. And when they do that, the government on its own can focus on the major roads, not just rebuilding them, but also expanding them, because Onitsha have a problem of narrow roads. So most of these roads need to be expanded. The drainages need to be done properly with proper drainages. What I mean are underground drainages, covered drainages, and walkways, wider walkways, as you see on this place. And around with road infrastructures like solar lights and other things. Beautification, as you see on this road, you can see the trees, you see the greenery, you can see the whole place is greened. Any place that is not cemented is actually greened to avoid sand on the road. That's exactly what we want our homeland to be. You can believe there is drainages under here. After this pedestrian area, you can see that the drainage run under, and you don't see them, but you will be seeing. I will show you where the drainage pass through. You can basically, if there is any maintenance, they can easily open that place and do some maintenance. I believe that you are seeing this. Let me bring it closer for you to see. See, this is this is a close where the drainage pass through. You see all these things, you can easily open it and do some maintenance work on this drainage. It's a huge drainage that gone under here. So that's make the society very, very neat. It makes everywhere very neat and very, very nice. So that's how a city is planned. So we are wishing that Onitsha should also be like that. And that's what our aim under Project Anambra, Onitsha, part 1. So the rest of the roads will be done by the local government, and another one is the people, the landlords, and the businessmen and women and market women. So, and some others can be done in partnership with government, in partnership with local government, in partnership by landlords associations and estate owners. This can be actually done, and this can actually produce results. But the government has to formulate a policy whereby they have it that we want to do 90% of the roads in just 2 years. The first year, most of them will be under construction. The one that will delay will be finished within 2 years. So with that, every resources will be mobilized. In terms of Onitsha Metro, around 500,000 to 1 million jobs will be created immediately, because the turn effect of it, or the spin effect of it, will be that there will be increased value to properties, increased investment by people, and a cleaner environment and ease of doing business. This will basically bring a lot of resources to the government, and this will also bring in capital inflow, because a lot of money will be mobilized, both loans, both bond, and a lot of things. Because let me give you an example. Some of the landlords, their value of their property has not basically increased much. Immediately they do the roads in front of their house, a house that was once worth like 10 million or 20 million will suddenly worth 50 million. Just additional 5 million on doing their roads in front of their roads. Let's say 100 feet or 200 feet of their plots or whatever, will basically, adding of 5 million will actually increase the value of their property by twice the value, basically. So that's what we're missing. That's what we're talking about when we talk about having people, having government that have aggressive economic policies that can easily change our homeland. We have the resources, the human resources are there, but what we don't have is the leadership. But if the leadership can actually look at this policy and actually put it in play, basically our situation will change for good. And our city, the city of Onitsha, will be even better than Dubai. Because think about that. If the government can actually link all those roads, expand those roads, you're looking at Onitsha, looking at Awada area. If the government expand the roads, some of them dualizing them, basically you look at Eziweka, it will be fantastic. It will be very wonderful. And a lot of people will be coming in and say, this is wonderful. And our place will be habitable again. It will look very, very good. So that's what we are asking, that all of us should gather together under this project, Anambra, Onitsha, part 1. We are going to give more details about in part 2, because we are going to continue doing the Onitsha roads. And because some people will be asking, how will you mobilize the fund? How will you do this? How will you do that? We are going to enumerate that in the subsequent videos. But what we are pleading on you is basically to help us to share this good news. A lot of you has been good in sharing bad news and the rumors and other things. Now is the time to share good news. This is a good news, and this is what can be done. We don't mind getting it into Soludo so that he can implement this. We can thank him, we can praise him. It doesn't matter even if it's coming from this channel. It doesn't need to mention us, but what we need, the best of our homeland, and I do believe that you can help us to do so. I thank you once again for always spending your time to watch our videos, and by doing that, you have actually promoted our homeland inevitably. I do believe that you will continue to do so. And 99% of you that have not liked our video or subscribe to our channel, what are you waiting for? Please go and do that as soon as possible. Don't delay, because delay is dangerous. So thank you. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I hope to see you in the next one, and have a wonderful time wherever you are, and God bless you. Bye.